And so how do you handle it? I'm a customer of yours. You've sent me a pricing proposal, and it's a $30,000 scaffolding job, and I come back to you and I say, hey, Josh, this is all looking okay, but what can we do about the bottom line here, Josh? How can we get that down? What's your response?
Oh, we don't negotiate, but generally it's which part you tell me which part you want to cut off, and I'll cut that off. And usually it's all I need it all. And I said, well, if you need it all, you've got the price for it all.
Great. And do you have? I presume so. And that technique that you use, that works obviously fairly effectively.
Yeah, and what's good is, especially with the repeat clients, you don't have to have the same conversation over and over and over and over. Whereas if your client retention rate's not high, you're repeating yourself, and that's where the filter of the clients at the start narrows down, and you get a higher success rate at the end with this. But I use it even when I sell stuff on Gumtree, like selling a couch or a cabinet, and people say, I'll give you $100. I'm like, okay, yes, no problem. Which half would you like? I'll cut it. Because it's good to have a bit of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And, I love that. And that's the power of framing, because you hit it in a nutshell. If you set the frame with your customer early on, we don't negotiate, this is what we're going to take out, then every time they come back to you, they're not going to go back, because you've got a firm boundary. It's like a child. A child will keep pushing the boundary until you give in, or they realize that they're constantly beating their head against a brick wall.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Like, one of the first things we say is that we're not the cheapest, and we're not for everyone. So, but then
love how you own that, Josh.